Welcome to Any Who Pod with your boy JC, and we are back with another episode live at 6. Y'all, we here. So let's talk about, bro. Let's talk about the NBA. I don't know how y'all doing before we even get into the NBA. I hope y'all day going well. My day right now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not feeling how the Phillies are losing right now, man. I know this is a basketball podcast, but I'm watching the Phils. It's red over. It's supposed to be red October. It's looking like blue October. That's how it's looking out there, man. They getting away with these wins, though. They getting away. These are good games, bro. It's competitive all the way to that seventh inning, bro. When that seventh inning come, bro, I don't know what's going on with the Dodgers, bro. They just come alive. But let me know how y'all feeling in the chat, man. Drop how y'all feeling, man. If y'all had work today, let me know how work is going. I mean, how was y'all work? How was that morning shift? Y'all about to go to work, you know me. Hopefully, this help y'all get through y'all shift. LeBron, man, he had put up this post yesterday that was talking about, oh, this is the second decision, the decision of all decisions, and we was all worried, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the whole world was shook. The whole world was shook. We all thought my man was about to retire. I ain't even gonna hold you. We all thought Brown was about to retire, but it turned out just to be a Hennessy commercial. Of course, Hennessy commercial too. That's where all the buffoonery come out, bro. When that Henny come out, that's when the buffoonery come out, bro. That's what Brown was engaging in the other night. He was engaging in foolery, bro, because we was all worried, bro. We was like, oh my God, please do not retire, bro. The game needs you. I seen Gilbert Arenas. He's a big Laker fan. He was like, oh nah, get up. Get up out that seat. He's like, get up out that seat, bro. I watched the preseason games, bro. We need you. We need you out here, bro. We do. We need you out here. The game needs you, OG. You cannot go yet, bro. Give us 2 more years, bro. Just give us 2 more years, man. Not 2 more, like this year, and give me another year. I need you to finally announce that you're going to actually retire so we can get the whole retirement tour where we trade the jerseys. Everybody crying. Everybody talking about, oh, this is the last time I played Brown. We want to see the last year at Madison Square Garden. We want to see how that looked. You feel what I'm saying? You know I'm coming. I seen you one time before we was in Cleveland when you came over here. But you know I'm coming to see you, bro, when you come through. You feel me? I'm here. You feel me? But that's Brian. And then look, I was watching the Mavericks, bro. We're not going to talk about the Mavericks as a team. I'm not going to do team breakdown because today we're going to do OKC and we're going to do the Denver Nuggets. That's what we're going to do today because those are my top 2 teams I think are going to be number 1 and number 2 in the Western Conference. But the Mavericks, bro, the Mavericks are looking crazy. Not just the Mavericks, but it's Cooper Flag, bro. Cooper Flag looking nice out there. Listen, 4-5 was telling me he was telling me, a lot of people was telling me, but you know how I feel, bro. You could do all that against high school kids. You could do all that against the college kids. I need you to come to the A, bro. They was like, oh, he was getting busy in the practice with the team and all that, with the USA team, stacked full of stars and all that. I still need to see you in the A, you feel what I'm saying? At least summer league, something like that. And we got to see him in the A, bro, and I like it, bro. He's like a big guard. That's how he played. He played like a big guard. No, he played like a hybrid. I'm not gonna play like a hybrid. He played like a big guard, but he mostly played like a big guard. Something like Paulo. He played like a big guard. He has ball handling skills, bro. He has playmaking ability. He do rookie stuff. Don't get me wrong. He doing rookie stuff in that joint. He definitely doing rookie stuff in that joint. He missing a couple reads as far as on the offensive end, as far as like just missing some reads, but not turning the ball over. That's a great thing. He's not turning the ball over. He's just missing a few reads, but he's not turning the ball over. He handled the rock really well. He make really well. He is making some reads. You feel what I'm saying? And it's amazing to me because he's a rookie and he's making some reads where you're like, all right, bro, I can see you. I can see what's going on out here. I would love to see him when he got Kyrie out there. I would love to see what that looked like with Kyrie out there. But him, AD, Clay, D-Lo, listen, bro, they all right. They actually all right. They're not going to be bad, bro. They actually all right. It's a great thing that they got Cooper Flag. I felt like the team was in a good position even before they got Cooper Flag. I just felt like the timeline was short. I just felt like with Luka over there, you had a timeline of 10 years, something like that. You feel me? 7 to 10 years. Now you got KD. I'm sorry, not KD. You got AD, Kyrie, and I'm like, and Clay. And you're like, that's looking a little old. That's looking a little AARP-ish. You feel what I'm saying? That's looking at that 65 limit. You feel me? They might be riding the bus for free. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's not looking like that type of situation. You feel me? Old country buffet type situation. But no, they went and got Cooper Flag. They got some youth to the team, bro. It looking like it's energizing the rest of the team. They also trust Cooper Flag. They giving him the ball, bro. They letting him play, mate. They letting him do his thing. AD turning down post opportunities to give Cooper Flag the ball to swing it around a little bit. I also like the offense. J. Kidd got the offense moving smooth. They moving the rock around. They were last in passes in the NBA last year. But yesterday, it looked like they was trying to fix that. They was moving the ball around. The ball was popping around the perimeter. They're looking good, bro. They looking good out there, bro. I really like what I was seeing out there, man. I really do like what I was seeing with my man Cooper Flag out there. So watch out for Cooper Flag, bro. Cool might be all right, bro. Cool might be all right. Other than that, let me see any other news before I get into my breakdowns. You feel me? No, that's about it. I did hear the NBA was partnership with Amazon, the whole how they do the cloud technology and all that, which means that us as fans, we're gonna have updated stats and analysis tools that we can use. And your boy JC, you know he gonna be here breaking it down for you, bro. Pretty much what I'm trying to tell y'all is that my job is about to be a whole lot easier. I don't gotta go hunt for these stats. Because listen, bro, when I'm doing these breakdowns for these teams, sometimes you gotta hunt for these stats. If I want to tell you he a good catch and shoot player, I gotta go find the catch and shoot numbers, but sometimes it's hard to find specific numbers. They want you to pay and do all that, because once you start getting into some of these numbers that I'm trying to get into to break it for y'all, you feel me, for the fans, for the people, so y'all can really understand what's going on. They behind it. They be like, oh, these numbers for coaches, these numbers. I'm just trying to break it down for y'all. You feel me? I'm just trying to break it down for y'all. But let's go ahead and move on to this breakdown I got for y'all right now. We got OKC. That's how I feel. That's how I feel the Western Conference gonna go. I feel like OKC coming out here not to play. They coming to dominate, bro. They coming here to show y'all that we are the best chance that y'all gonna see of having a dynasty. They may have a new dynasty on their hands, bro. Last year they was first in defensive rating, fourth in offensive rating, first in net rating, bro. They had the best record in the league. They star player got the MVP, and they won a ring, bro. Listen, it was a little bumpy road in the playoffs. They almost lost to the Nuggets. You feel what I mean? The Indiana Pacers was giving them some trouble. They won Game 7 with the Indiana Pacers. Shout out to the Indiana Pacers. Who knows how that would have went if Halliburton didn't get hurt. I was pulling for the Pacers. I'm not gonna lie, sorry, SGA, you my dog, but I was pulling for the Pacers. I just wanted to see the Pacers get a ring because they never got a ring. And listen, Halliburton is the new Reggie Miller, bro. I'm stamping it, bro. As long as he don't leave, because you know how we do nowadays. People like to flip flop, cherry jerseys. But as long as he don't leave, bro, I'm stamping it, bro. New Reggie Miller, modern day Reggie Miller. Don't know if he'd be better than Reggie Miller. I ain't saying all that. You feel me? I got mad respect for Reggie Miller. Shout out my mom, bro. She put me on a Reggie Miller. You feel what I'm saying? Special place in my heart, Reggie Miller. You feel me? Because of that. But shout out Reggie Miller. He might be better than Reggie Miller, but we're not talking about the Pacers. We're talking about OKC. And SGA, bro, he's not going to have the same season he had last year because he had a historical season last year, one of the best seasons you can have for a shooting guard. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't expect him to have the same type of season, but I don't expect him to regress. I'm not saying he's going to get worse. I just don't have the same type of season because that season was crazy. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think he had the same season. But what I think is going to happen, bro, I think some of these other players is going to get better. That is the question about this team. The only thing is, can these other players get better? How better are the core going to be in this upcoming season, bro? And I feel like Chet is going to be the main factor to that. And you heard it here first, bro. Chet is going to be a monster this year, bro. This is going to be the Chet year. I feel like this is going to be the Chet year, bro. He got hurt last year. I felt like he was going to make a big step last year, but he got hurt. But I feel like this year he's definitely gonna make that big step. And not only gonna make that big step, but I feel like this is gonna be a year we're gonna talk about Chet. Like we're like, whoa, he's different, bro. Like same way we be talking about Wemby, we're gonna talk about Chet, bro. Because and you already know how Wemby. You already know how I feel about Wemby this year, bro. Chet got games due to injury last year. He played, but he was his stats, right? The way he was playing, the way he was out there on the court when he was out there, it was about the same as his rookie season. He didn't really progress that much. You feel me? Shoot. And he's about an average shooter. You feel what I'm saying? He shoot about 60%, shoot 38% from the three. I think this is going to be the year where he gets better at that, bro. He might stay 38, but I'm looking like he's going to take more threes. He take about 4 threes a game. I'm looking like he might be taking I want him to take like 7 threes a game, which I feel like is going to really open up his driving lane and really get into the paint a lot more. He already good at that. He can put the ball on the floor and he can drive the lane, bro. He real good. He real crafty with that. He can get in the mid-range a little bit, but I'm telling you, if he hit his 3 a little bit more, say he just takes 7 threes. You only got to make 7 threes. Say you just take 7 threes. You feel me? You're bound to make more if you take more. So if you just make like 4 to 5 threes, but that's crazy, right? You make like 4 threes, 5 threes, something from me. Or maybe just bring it up to 3 threes. people gonna have to play that a lot more. What was going on last year was they was forcing the ball out SGA hand, and they was letting the other players beat them. They was letting Chet shoot. They didn't want Chet to drive. They just let Chet shoot. He want to shoot that three, he could shoot that three. He was not cashing out on that three. I was a little disappointed, but he was not cashing out on that three. Cash out on that three a little bit more, bro. He can get to that midi, bro. He can get to that midi. Now we talking about Kevin Durant type situation, Kevin Durant type play style. You feel what I'm saying? And he got more to unlock, bro. I'm telling you. He didn't even play a whole season last year, and they still was this good. OKC was still this good. Imagine what happens if he take that step and he get more time on the court, bro. Listen, nasty work, bro. J-Dub. Then we got Jalen Williams, bro. J-Dub really stepped up, bro. J-Dub stepped up last year in the playoffs. Like I was before, they forced the ball out of SGA's hands to put it into the other players' hands to let them make some plays, let them beat them. And they did. They beat them, bro. Listen, J-Dub really went out there and did his thing. He averaged about 18 points in the playoffs last year. And this year, the season that just passed, he averaged 21 points. You feel what I'm saying? He also averaged 21 points in the regular season. So I'm feeling like he got room to improve. Give me 24. You feel me? Give me 25, something like that. He can do something like that. And the way teams are going to play OKC now is they definitely going to be on SGA body, bro. They definitely going to be focused on him. They're going to be zeroed in on him. They're going to make sure he don't do what he want to do. He has a game that you can plan out for it. You feel me? He want to get in that mid-range. He want to get in that paint area. He want to put a lot of pressure on the rim. He want to make it real tough on you, herky-jerky or whatever. You can do what you can do, but you can kind of contain that a little bit and force the ball out of his hand and try to not have him get to those spots. You feel what I'm saying? That's kind of what they would do with Kobe. We'll just make sure you don't get to these spots. If you ever hear Kevin Garnett got a good breakdown of how he was playing defense against certain players, and he's a great defensive player. You feel me? Even though I hate Boston, but he's a good defensive player. And he would talk about how he would defend Melo, how he would defend LeBron, how he would defend Kobe. He was just like, Kobe, when it comes to Kobe, bro, it's about these spots. You can't let him get to this spot on the court, or he gonna make the shot. It don't matter how tough you make the shot. He gonna make the shot because he know about that spot. That's his spot. Same thing with SGA, bro. And with J-Dub on the corners, on the wings, bro, and making it happen, bro. Listen, with him being able to handle the rock a little bit more, make decisions when they shoot the gap and things of that nature, bro. He was really doing that in the playoffs last year with his ability to do that. And if he improve on that, OKC they're going to repeat, bro. It's nothing y'all can do. It's nothing y'all can really do with that. Let J-Dub start having success scoring the rock like SGA has success scoring the rock. Let him have some of these games where he getting 35, 40 points. You feel what I'm saying? Because the defense is real focused on SGA. He gonna get confidence, bro, and it's gonna be a problem, bro. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a problem. They got a dangerous squad over there, man. I'm really excited to see what's going on over there with OKC. Also, bro, I want to see how the defense is moving into the season because they had one of the best defenses in NBA history. You feel what I'm saying? They had a point differential that would have been like the best. Or like one of the top point differentials in NBA history. You feel what I'm saying? They were that type good. Me personally, looking at it, I don't got the numbers to back this up, on here. But me personally, looking at it, I haven't compared them. But they look like Detroit Pistons type defense. You feel what I'm saying? Like they look like that type of defense with Ben Wallace and all them. You feel me? And Rashid, Big She, shout out She from Philly. They look like that type of defense right there. So I want to see if they can keep that up. They haven't lost any pieces. They still got the same pieces. And like Chet going to play more minutes. So he's going to help bolster the paint defense up a lot. You feel me? You already got Ahar out there. Oz Caruso, bro, he one of them. When it comes to like, he like the best you can get as role players. People talk about Derek White. But Oz Caruso is right up there with Derek White, bro. You feel me? He's like one of the best role players you can have, bro. Ask Brown, bro. They want to chip with him. You feel me? He one of them, bro. He really one of them. So, and then Lou Dort, Lou Dort, don't nobody want to play. Nobody, when you got Lou Dort on you, bro, you just like him, bro. Like, oh my God, bro, I gotta play against him. Like, he's annoying. Like, he one of them type Jones. Like, he gonna bump you, bro. Like, if you a good player, like, say you know them pretty players, some players that like to dribble like LaMelo Ball. You feel me? You like to dribble a lot. You like to look good. You like to look cute. You feel what I'm saying? None of that against my man Lou Dort. He in there, he hitting you. You feel me? He bumping you off the line. You feel what I'm saying? He making it real comfortable for you. You feel me? He played better defense than Pat Bev, but he played that Pat Bev type defense. You feel me? He just in your jersey all night, and you just bro, you playing defense on me, bro. It's just timeout, bro. It's a timeout right now. That ball, bro. Just relax. That type defense, bro. He's giving Kyrie trouble. You feel me? He's definitely giving Kyrie trouble that 1 year. So I want to see if the defense stay solid, but I feel like it's no downside with OKC right now. Like I was telling y'all yesterday, when I was looking at them play against the Hornets, bro, and the starters didn't play, and it was just the bench unit, bro, that second, bro, it just looked like it's unfair. And that's why I like what I like when I seen the Dallas Mavericks play against them. They was really out there competing, and they smoked them. And they had their starters in a little bit more, but that bench shooting is pretty solid. And you got Cooper Flag out there getting his minutes, so I thought that was pretty good. Let's move on to the Denver Nuggets. You feel me? The Denver Nuggets, bro. You know they got big Jokić. But what they really did this offseason was they pretty much just locked in with the coaching and the coaching staff and the front office. They really just locked in with the front office. And they also went ahead and got some shooting from my man Jokić, because you know my man Jokić needed it. Last year, defense focused on Jokić. We want to make the other guys shoot, and they couldn't really shoot. They couldn't cash out like how they cash out. They had Eric Gordon, probably like their best shooter last year in the postseason right there. Eric Gordon had one hell of a postseason, you feel me? But they needed some help. So guess who they went? They went and got Cameron Johnson and Tim Hardaway, bro. Tim Hardaway Jr., bro. You don't get no better than that as far as free agencies and things you can sign this offseason. You don't get no better than that as far as shooting, bro. They went ahead and get what they wanted to get. Then they went and got Bruce Brown back. He was a part of the original cast who went up there and got that ring for Denver. So he's back. Head coach David Adelman, like I said, he back in there. Is going to be a lot calmer. You feel what I'm saying? You don't got Mike Malone out there screaming at you all the time no more. I think they was just tired of Mike Malone screaming all the time. I hope he do get a job though, because he was pretty cool. Then they got Jonas Valanciunas, a true backup center for Jokić, somebody who fit the same mold as Jokić and can play defense like Jokić. You feel what I'm saying? Definitely just as well, maybe better, because Jokic's not that great at defense. He's cool. You feel me? He can play defense when he need to play defense. That's what you need out of your star player. We focus on the offensive end. You feel me? Go get some buckets. Jonas Valanciunas, when he comes in, he's gonna be able to hold it down and keep it solid. I haven't seen him in the pick and roll. I didn't see him in the pick and roll when I looked at that preseason game when they was playing against Toronto. Even though my man, I'm sorry about that. I live right by a hospital, but he's out there doing his N1 mixtape impression. I don't know if y'all remember Escalade. Y'all remember Escalade? The big ball on N1, Escalade. He was in there doing his Escalade, but he had this pass where he'll do tween, and then he'll spin and throw the ball, and it was a pass. Jokić did that. He did that in the preseason game. He out there acting a fool, bro. He really out there acting a fool. I don't know what's going on with him. His horses won. That's what's going on with him. His horses won, and he's playing overseas a little bit. He a lot happy. I don't know if y'all seen, but his horse won like a championship race or something like that. He was celebrating. He was celebrating way more than he was celebrating his NBA championship. But with these new additions that they added to the team, bro, Cameron Johnson, Valanciunas, and Tim Hardaway Jr., bro, with these additions that they added to the team, bro, it's going to add a lot of shooting. It's going to give a lot of space for Jokić to operate in that post, because y'all not going to be able to help as much. You can't help out Cam Johnson. He is the Michael Porter Jr. replacement. You feel me? Michael Porter Jr., they got rid of him and they brought in Cam Johnson. I wouldn't say Cam Johnson is better than Michael Porter Jr., but he's younger than Michael Porter Jr. He's a lot more healthier than Michael Porter Jr. You feel what I'm saying? And he's a little bit more willing to drive the ball, you feel me, than Michael Porter. Just a little bit more willing. That's opinional, you feel me? Ain't no numbers to really back it up. But they're about the same. If you look at their numbers, they're about the same. So you're going to fill that role. They're not losing nothing. You feel me? They really just replacing and maybe got a little bit better. Who knows? You feel what I'm saying? Then they went and got Tim Hardaway Jr. Johnson, like I said, bro. Those two knockdown shooters. You feel me? Got Tim Hardaway as a knockdown shooter, and Bruce Brown. I'm sorry. You also got Bruce Brown. He can hit the three a little bit, but he's going to really help them on defense and switchability. They're going to be able to switch everything on defense, bro. You feel what I'm saying? They're really going to be locked back in on that defensive end like they used to be when they was older. You feel what I'm saying? So this is a good short-term goal right here. They're really trying to maximize the rest they can get out of. To my personal opinion, I don't think it has really anything to do with Jokić, because I feel like Jokić has some time. You know, I feel like Jokić stays pretty healthy. He got some time. I feel like they're really going to maximize Jamal Murray's time. I don't think they had that much time with Jamal Murray at the level that Jamal Murray has. He has already regressed just a little bit, just slightly. He can't do as much as he used to do before the injury. He's not explosive before the injury, but he still get a bucket. He's still him. Feel me? So he's still one of them. But with this help, he's not going to have to do as much. And that 2-man game with him and Jokic, they're not going to be able to crash in on that. They're not going to be able to help in on that. They're not going to be able to close the gaps on the court on that. The defense not going to be able to focus on that because you got 2 knockdown shooters out there. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see what's going on with that. That is the Denver Nuggets right there, and that is OKC right there. I feel like those 2 teams right there, those are going to be the top 2 teams in the Western Conference right there. Other than that, man, that is all the topics I have for y'all today. That pretty much wraps up my time. But listen, we got the WNBA. They play tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, they play tomorrow. I'm sure got the right information for y'all. They play tomorrow, and I'm excited for that one. They are in Phoenix this time. They are not in Vegas. They are in Phoenix for this one. And yeah, I got Phoenix for winning this one, guys. I ain't not gonna lie to you. I got Phoenix down for winning this one. Yeah, they play Wednesday night at 8 on ESPN. Don't forget to support the ladies. We gotta support the ladies, bro. And y'all want to be here. Y'all want to be here during this time. This is the year that y'all probably want to lock. Let's say next year. Next year probably gonna be the year y'all really want to lock in because Caitlin Clark was hurt all year this year. But next year gonna be really that year. Y'all want to lock in these early Caitlin Clark years because the league is shifting, bro. It's gonna be one of those things where the league is going to have as much popularity as the NBA had in the 90s. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be one of them type of situations. They expanding. They coming to Philly. You feel what y'all want to be around. Y'all want to be around to see some of this stuff so you can be like, oh, man, I remember that championship. When you see it in the commercials, bro, because Asia Wilson, one of them, bro. And you want to be like, yeah, I watched Asia Wilson. Like, I was around to see Asia Wilson. But they taking on the Mercury tomorrow at 8. So watch that out. And then we got, the preseason. So I'm always watching out for the preseason. I'm telling y'all, the preseason is for us to see what these coaches are going to do, how the spacing is, how the offense is going to work, how the defense is going to work. That's what we're looking out for preseason. Just so you know, when the real players get in there, you're like, what's going on? For me, next week, it's probably going to be more of the starters playing. We got the Bulls versus the Cavs. This is going to be the first game on Peacock. My personal opinion, y'all, I don't like the fact that they spread out these games like this. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what's the real purpose of me getting the NBA package if I already got some of these apps. I got most of these apps already. So, I mean, maybe that's the point. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the point. I don't know. I'm not in the front office. I don't know what's going on with Adam Silver. He got a lot going on. He got to investigate Kawhi. So I'm saying we want to figure out what's going on with Kawhi. Then you got the Pacers and the Timberwolves. You feel me? I want to see Ant-Man in action. I just need to see a little bit of Ant-Man. Just a little bit of Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how Alonzo Ball look with the Cavs because he's probably going to play a lot more minutes than some of the starters out there in this game right here. That comes on at 7 o'clock tonight on Peacock. Other than that, bro, I will be back here tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Thanks for kicking it with your boy. Every day here at 6 p.m., bro. I'm letting y'all know we here, bro. Last week I didn't go every day. I think I missed Friday. You feel me? But like I said, we in preseason form. Not regular season form. Yeah, we in preseason form. But listen, every day here at 6 p.m., tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Come pull up, bro. You feel what I'm saying? We here. We talking NBA. I know nobody looking for NBA content right now. So, I'm allowing y'all not to be here right now. But listen, it's going to get lit, bro. It's going to get lit. So definitely hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow us at AnyWhoPod 215. And like I said, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. You feel me? Other than that, enjoy the rest of y'all night. You feel me? Go Phillies. Eagles ain't win either. God, we looking bad. We got Boots. I don't know if y'all watch boxing. We got Boots fighting this weekend too. So hopefully Boots get in there and just whoop some ass, bro. He just go in there and he just beat him. He just whoop him bad. Just go in there and whoop him bad, bro, and put the city in high spirits. Other than that, bro, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night and peace.